Across America's fields, generations of farmers relied on a few remarkable machines, tractors that didn't just sell in record numbers, but helped build the nation's food supply. Today, we count down the 10 best-selling tractors in history and how each one shaped the way America farms. Stay with us, because the number one tractor may surprise you. Number 10, the Minneapolis Machine U. At number 10, we begin with a tractor that earned its place not through flash or fame, but through years of steady, loyal service. The Minneapolis Machine U, produced in strong numbers throughout its nearly two-decade run, with well over 50,000 units built, the U became one of the most trusted machines across America's Great Plains. Farmers admired its rare balance of strength and comfort, something that wasn't common in those years. What many still remember most is the smooth pull of its six-cylinder engine. It wasn't loud or dramatic, it simply worked, hour after hour, season after season, without asking for much in return. For families still recovering from the hardships of the Great Depression, that kind of reliability wasn't just convenient, it was something to believe in. The U helped rebuild confidence in modern machinery at a time when every dollar, every acre, and every harvest mattered deeply. Its sturdy frame, friendly handling, and dependable power allowed farmers to pull larger plows, cultivate more ground, and reduce the heavy manual labor that had defined earlier generations. And perhaps the greatest tribute of all, many Minneapolis Machine U tractors are still running today, nearly a lifetime later. That kind of durability speaks to the pride and craftsmanship of an era when machines were built to serve not just a farm, but a family's future. And if you think this is already a legend worth remembering, the tractor at number 9 brought innovations that changed American farming even more. Number 9, the International Harvester 1066. At number 9, we step into the 1970s with a tractor that marked a turning point in American farming, the International Harvester 1066. With nearly 50,000 units produced in just 5 short years, the 1066 became one of the most recognizable high-horsepower machines ever to roll across Midwestern fields. It signaled the beginning of a new era, an era where big acres demanded big power, and farmers finally had a tractor built to meet that challenge. Climbing into the seat of a 1066, many farmers remember the same feeling. For the first time, they had more power than they needed. Its 414 cubic inch turbo diesel engine delivered strong, steady pull that made heavy tillage, large planters, and loaded wagons feel easier than ever before. It was the kind of engine that didn't strain, didn't complain. It simply dug in and worked, day after day, with the toughness that IH had built its name on. But brute strength wasn't the only reason the 1066 became a favorite. This tractor brought comfort to the job in a way earlier machines rarely did: a quieter cab, wide visibility, smooth controls, and a seat designed for long days made it a welcome partner during planting and harvest. It allowed farmers to work longer hours with less fatigue, an important advantage as farms grew larger and the workload heavier. More than machinery, the 1066 represented the spirit of American agriculture in the 1970s. It stood for confidence, growth, and the belief that bigger opportunities were ahead. For countless families, the 1066 wasn't just a purchase, it was an investment in the future, a symbol of progress parked right in the shed. And yet, as impressive as the 1066 was, the tractor waiting in the number 8 spot introduced design ideas that truly shaped the modern machines we know today. Number 8, the Oliver 70. At number 8, we arrive at a tractor that didn't just work the land, it reshaped the way American farmers thought about machinery. The Oliver 70 was a turning point in agricultural design. At a time when most tractors looked boxy, heavy, and purely functional, the 70 appeared with smooth, streamlined curves and a body inspired by modern industrial styling. It even carried a dashboard that felt more like an automobile than a farm machine. For many families, this was the first tractor that looked as forward-thinking as the future they hoped to build. Across its production run, tens of thousands of Oliver 70s were sold, making it one of the company's most successful models. But its true value wasn't in its appearance alone. Under that stylish hood sat a dependable 6-cylinder engine, smooth, steady, And surprisingly quiet, farmers trusted the 70 because it simply worked. It had the power to handle row crop chores on medium and large farms, yet remained easy to maneuver and easy to maintain. Parts were simple, repairs were straightforward, and breakdowns were uncommon. For many who lived through the hardships of the 1930s, the Oliver 70 represented something more emotional, a sense that farming was entering a modern, more hopeful era. It showed that technology and practicality could come together, giving farmers not just a tool, but a machine they could be proud to drive. And even today, collectors smile when they see one running smoothly across a parade route or a field, still carrying the spirit of innovation it introduced nearly a century ago. But while the 70 brought modern style and refinement, the tractor at number 7 captured the world with something even more enduring, the power of simplicity and absolute reliability. Number 7, the Massey Ferguson 135. At number 7, we come to a tractor that earned a special place in the hearts of small farm families across America, the Massey Ferguson 135, with well over 300,000 units sold worldwide. The 135 became one of the most successful and trusted utility tractors ever built. For many farmers, it wasn't just a machine. It was a dependable partner that handled the everyday work of the farm with calm, steady strength. What made the MF 135 so beloved was its perfect balance of power, economy, and simplicity. Its lively 3-cylinder engine delivered strong pull without wasting fuel, a blessing for farmers watching every penny. Maintenance was straightforward, parts were easy to reach, and repairs rarely turned into expensive surprises. Whether cleaning barns, mowing pasture, or hauling wagons, the 135 carried itself with a smooth, confident feel that made long days a little easier. Farmers often said the 135 never quits, and many of those tractors are still working today, proof of the care and craftsmanship that went into each one. Its compact size made it especially popular with young farmers just starting out, while older farmers appreciated how light, responsive, and comfortable it was to operate, no matter the region. Midwest corn farms, southern hay fields, or New England homesteads, the 135 showed up everywhere, doing its job without fuss. The Massey Ferguson 135 stands as a reminder that great engineering doesn't always mean complicated engineering. Sometimes, it simply means building a tractor that works hard, lasts long, and earns the trust of the people who depend on it. But the tractor at number 6 took farming into a new era, setting a standard of performance and capability that influenced an entire generation. Number 6, the John Deere 4020. At number 6, we come to a tractor that didn't just work the fields, it defined an entire era of American farming. The John Deere 4020, with over 184,000 units sold, became one of the most influential tractors ever built. For many farmers, it was the first machine that truly felt modern, offering power, comfort, and reliability at a level they had never experienced before. The heart of the 4020 was its strong and efficient diesel engine, a major leap forward from the gasoline models that came before it. Suddenly, farmers could cover more acres, burn less fuel, and trust their tractor to run long days without hesitation. The optional power shift transmission made shifting smooth and effortless, while Deere's advanced hydraulic system gave the 4020 precise control over larger, heavier implements. It wasn't just more capable, it made the whole job feel easier, calmer, and more predictable. But what farmers admired most was the tractor's rock-solid stability. Whether plowing, planting, or hauling, the 4020 stayed steady and sure-footed in almost every condition. It earned its reputation not through fancy features, but through thousands of hours of honest, dependable work. And even now, more than 50 years later, many 4020s are still running on their original engines, a powerful reminder of the craftsmanship John Deere poured into this machine. For countless families, the 4020 wasn't just a purchase, it was a milestone, a sign that their farm was moving forward, stepping confidently into a new age of diesel power and productivity. But the tractor waiting at number 5 pushed American farming even further, carrying growers from the age of simple mechanization into a bold new era of high efficiency and higher yields. Number 5, the Allis-Chalmers WD-45. At number 5, we meet a tractor that brought real innovation to everyday farming, the Allis-Chalmers WD-45, with over 90,000 units produced. It quickly became a favorite across America's corn and hay country. For many farmers, the WD-45 was the first machine that made heavy work feel smoother, safer, and far more efficient. Thanks to one breakthrough feature, its powerful live PTO. This technology allowed implements to keep running even when the tractor slowed or stopped, giving farmers better control and greatly reducing the risks and frustrations of older systems. Under the hood, the WD-45 carried a strong 226 cubic inch engine known for steady power and remarkable endurance, whether pulling plows through heavy Midwestern soil or driving balers through thick hay. The WD-45 didn't shy away. It delivered consistent torque that helped families expand their acreage without needing a bigger lineup of equipment. And out in the field, farmers appreciated how the tractor felt: solid, predictable, and ready for long days. Those who operated a WD-45 often talk about its straightforward nature. It started easily, handled well, and rarely complained. Even under harsh conditions, maintenance was simple, breakdowns were uncommon, and the tractor aged gracefully. Many machines from the 1950s still work today, a quiet testament to Allis-Chalmers engineering and the pride they put into every weld and bolt. The WD-45 symbolized a moment when American agriculture became more productive, more confident, and more future-focused. It helped shape a generation that depended on reliability above all else. But the tractor waiting at number 4 didn't just improve farming. It changed the entire face of American agriculture in the early 20th century. Number 4, the Fordson Model F. At number 4, we reach a tractor that did more than work the soil. It transformed an entire nation. The Fordson Model F, with over 700,000 units produced worldwide, was the machine that truly mechanized America. Before the Model F, tractors were expensive, rare, and out of reach for the average farmer, but Henry Ford changed that. By applying mass production methods similar to the Model T, he created the first tractor priced low enough for middle-class farm families to bring home. For many, the Fordson F marked the end of the horse-powered era. Its compact frame and dependable 4-cylinder engine allowed farmers to plow fields faster, seed more acres, and manage labor with far greater efficiency. At a time when the country was recovering from war and pushing hard to feed a growing population, the Model F helped reduce the grueling hours that had defined farming for generations. Even though it could be rough to handle and took some getting used to, farmers understood immediately that this machine represented the future. The impact of the Fordson F stretched far beyond individual farms. It changed rural life. It introduced a new expectation that machinery could be affordable, practical, and built for everyday use. It laid the groundwork for the entire modern tractor industry, influencing design, pricing, and production for decades to come. In many ways, the Model F didn't just sell well. It changed the course of American society, helping families grow their operations and giving young farmers a reason to hope for better days ahead. But as legendary as the Fordson F was, the tractor at number 3 stands as one of the most enduring symbols of Midwestern agriculture. Number 3, the Fordson M. At number 3, we come to a tractor that lives in the memories of countless American farm families, the Fordson M. With over 270,000 units built, the M became one of the most important row crop tractors of the mid-20th century for many farmers, especially those now in their 50s, 60s, or older. The Fordson M wasn't just part of the landscape, it was part of childhood, part of family tradition, part of the story of growing up on the land. The Fordson M earned its reputation through honest, hard work. Its 4-cylinder engine delivered strong, steady power that handled the heavy demands of corn and soybean farms across the Midwest. Whether pulling plows, running belt equipment, or cultivating long rows under the summer sun, the M showed a level of endurance that farmers came to admire deeply. It didn't quit, it didn't complain, it simply worked, day after day, season after season. One reason the M became the backbone of so many operations was its flexibility. Its row crop design allowed farmers to handle a wide range of chores, and its simple mechanics made repairs quick and affordable. A few basic tools, a little know-how, and most issues could be fixed right in the shed. In an era when every hour in the field mattered, that kind of dependability meant everything. For many families, the M carries something more personal than horsepower numbers. It sits in old photographs and stories told at kitchen tables, and the memories of riding along beside a father or grandfather while the fields rolled past. The Farmel M wasn't just machinery, it was part of family heritage, part of the rhythm of rural American life. But the tractor waiting at number 2 holds a special place of its own, a machine whose sound alone became one of the most familiar echoes in American agriculture. Number 2, the John Deere Model A. At number 2, we celebrate one of the most recognizable tractors in American history, the John Deere Model A, with nearly 300,000 units produced. The Model A became the machine that carried John Deere from a respected engineering company to a true agricultural legend, and for millions of farmers, its 2-cylinder Johnny Popper heartbeat wasn't just a sound, it was the soundtrack of rural America. Farmers knew the model long before they ever climbed into the seat. You could hear it coming across the section line, that slow, rhythmic pop 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 echoing across cornfields and pastures. It was a sound of comfort, of reliability, of work getting done. And once behind the wheel, farmers quickly understood why the A earned such loyalty. Its strong torque, simple controls, and excellent fuel economy made it a dependable partner for plowing, planting, cultivating, and hauling. It handled nearly every task a mid-century farm demanded. What truly set the Model A apart, though, was its durability. Families trusted it because it kept running, year after year, crop after crop, often with nothing more than basic maintenance. Many farmers still say that a well-kept Model A outlived fences, roofs, even entire barns. Its low operating cost made it invaluable during difficult economic times, and its versatility allowed small and medium farms to grow without taking on heavy expenses. Across the Midwest, the Model A became a symbol of steady progress. It represented the proud, practical spirit of American farming, machines built to last, built to work, and built to help families move forward. For more than 2 decades, the Model A wasn't just Deere's bestseller, it was America's dependable friend in the field. But the tractor waiting at number 1 didn't just earn loyalty or break sales records. It changed the way farmers plowed, planted, and powered their land. It reshaped the future of American agriculture, and its impact is still felt today. Number 1, the Ford 8N. And at number 1, we come to the best-selling tractor in American history, the Ford 8N, with over 500,000 units sold in just 5 years. The 8N reached a level of success no other tractor had ever touched. It wasn't the biggest or the most powerful. Instead, it won the hearts of farmers across the country through simplicity, affordability, and a design that felt welcoming to anyone who sat behind the wheel. What truly set the 8N apart was its ease of operation. The smooth 4-speed transmission, improved hydraulics, and balanced weight made it comfortable and predictable in almost any task. But the breakthrough, the feature that changed farming forever, was the revolutionary 3-point hitch. This system allowed farmers to attach implements quickly, control them with precision, and work safely even on uneven terrain. For small and medium farms, it was nothing short of transformative. Suddenly, one tractor could do the work of several pieces of equipment, and it could do it better. The Ford 8N made mechanized farming accessible to nearly every household. At a time when America's population was growing fast and the nation needed more food than ever, the 8N helped expand production without placing heavy financial burdens on family farms. Its reliable engine, low maintenance needs, and friendly design turned it into the perfect first tractor for thousands of families transitioning from animal power or older machines. But beyond the numbers and innovations, the 8N carried something deeply American, a spirit of practicality, resilience, and service. It was built to help people, young farmers starting out, older farmers looking for easier workdays, and families determined to build something better for the next generation. Many of these tractors are still in use today, carefully restored and proudly maintained, a testament to how well they were built and how much they meant to the communities they served. And so, the Ford 8N stands not only as the best-selling tractor in U.S. history, but as a symbol of the hard work, optimism, and determination that shaped American agriculture and helped feed a nation. Looking back at these tractors, we're not just remembering machines, we're honoring the generations who shaped America's fields, harvest after harvest. Each model in this countdown carried families through hard seasons, hopeful seasons, and everything in between. If one of these tractors was part of your story, share your memories below. Your voice keeps this history alive. And if you'd like to journey further into the legends of American farming, stay with us for the next video.